Where else would you rather be than on the afternoon show live on TV3? We're having so much fun, and now we have two of some of my favorite people in studio. We did tell you. We call him Dada D, Daniel DeLong, and of course, I don't know if I should call Ken a legendary actor.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should call him a legendary actor because he's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Mr. Ken Fiati. See, Pastor Ken Fiati. Let me correct myself. And Pastor Daniel DeLong. They are men of God. They are actors. They are passionate about the industry. They are not comedians, I beg you. No, they are not comedians. Good to have you guys.
Thanks for having us.
You weren't calm and cool like this when the cameras were off.
How? Are we?
Especially, DeLong was talking.
Yeah, you will live very long.
Like DeLong.
When the cameras just came on, he's very calm. But I mean, yeah, we understand it. But how have you been?
By His grace, we've been good. I've been okay. And my elder brother has also been okay. We've been good, Charlie, doing what God has asked us to do.
How are you combining ministry and still acting?
He definitely equips you when he sent you. So we don't know how we do it, but it gets done because it's not our work, it's his work. So ministry, his work. The creatives, you get to be like God. So it's still his work. So the bottom line is you allow him to be him in your life, and you can do all things through Christ.
Yes. But how do you draw that thin line between the Ken Fiati who is a man of God and the Ken Fiati who is an actor? How? Because there should be some line or boundary where people cannot cross like that.
I've grown up to know that I don't need to draw a line. I just have to live life and allow God to allow me to live life, because I have seen it on both fronts as callings. What we do in the creatives is a calling from God to shape behavior by informing and educating. And the ministry is same. I think I have friends who say, how do you bring out this meaning in scripture? And then I smile because I remember day one when I was in the School of Performing Arts, when we had to do analysis and interpretation, so that we're able to place issues in this rightful context. So I don't draw any line, but I try to be myself.
Absolutely.
Experience. I mean, DeLong, you definitely started from stage. We all started from stage.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and you were very active on stage as well with, what's the team? What's the name of the team? Nyan Sapo.
Oh, Clemente Suarez, Foster Romanos.
Foster Romanos.
All those guys.
General, and Are you focusing more on film now?
I'm focusing on acting. In fact, I was actually stepping out for good. Going out of acting for good. To focus on ministry. And then the Lord implored me to stay. And so I'm up for both stage and screen. But stage any day. Any day, anytime. I might retire from screen, but I will never retire from stage.
Why?
I think that question, all stage actors will have the same answer.
Really?
Yeah, stage is, I don't know, but it's unexplainable. It's unexplainable. It's life, it's everything. It teaches you a lot, it builds you. Whatever I am today, from confidence into being able to express myself as a man of God and everything, stage. Screen, not to say screen is not difficult, but most of the great actors you'll find across the world are great stage actors. And if you're able to get the difference between screen and stage, you'll be super great.
Ken, do you share the same sentiment?
A legend has spoken. but interestingly, we are told to believe that life in itself is a stage. It's a very big stage where we go on to perform and go and give an account of what we did on stage in this life. So it's the same thing. I believe that the only thing that, to borrow the words of Martin Owusu, gives you a catharsis is when you're on stage and you're able to feel the audience live, you know. It brings a certain feeling to the whole thing. For film, it becomes quite easy for us. It's easy for you, isn't it? Because stage is more demanding, more challenging, and if you goof, you don't have the chance for an editor to edit. So that's like what it is. And I share in his sentiments because I also took a long break. I wanted to be off because we were made to understand that ministry is ministry and other things are like misery. So I needed to focus until Dr. Boedi Nyamiche said, look, God gave you this gift for something that you have to use. I think it's good to say hello to him, Daddy.
Yes.
Thank you for their advice. So he said, remember that God gave you the gift. And the Bible talks about giftings. And so you need to put your gifting to use, not just use to good use. So that's how come we're back here. And we're going to be staying here for a very long time.
Beautiful. Groomsmen, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But I just
love
want to
it.
catch you here. I mean, again, you, Ken Fiati, very passionate about the industry. Let's not even talk about SAG and, you know, all the things
The
we're trying
drama.
to push. You know, all the things we're trying to push when it comes to the industry. You've seen the growth of the film industry now.
Yeah.
We're seeing the likes of, you know, I can't, because you're on the show, I can't mention certain platforms, but, you know, putting Ghanaian films and TV shows out there. And almost every weekend there's a stage performance at the National Theatre.
Yeah.
You've seen the growth now.
Yeah.
Are you happy? Is this what you envisioned? Are we getting there?
It's just a microcosm of what we're expecting. We're not happy. We are just expectant, hoping that what we are seeing as seeds will grow and blossom.
Exactly.
Because if you leave him to stage a play every month, he has what it takes to produce it in terms of artistry and putting things together. But question is, do we have a national theatre? We have a space. Maybe what you don't know is that if you have to put a play together over there, you have a right, after you have paid, to 4 air conditions.
You have to say that again?
Well, I think now they got new conditions.
Yeah, I think
saw
I
it
saw
yesterday.
something like that, yeah.
No, but somebody also wrote "Seeing is Believing." So we've seen the boxes. We just need to be at the theater to see.
We saw the carpets.
Yes.
We saw videos of carpets being laid.
Yeah.
We got in there and we saw what we saw.
What did you see?
So the carpets that were, it's just down there, and that's it.
So it wasn't the entire
It wasn't the
auditorium.
entirety of it.
Okay.
It wasn't. I don't know why we want to paint a certain picture of a dead mother and portray that mother as sleeping. So that is one side of it. There's no plant as standby. So imagine in the middle of this show, the lights go off, no
It's
plant.
happened before. It happened to Kobiansa, I think so.
I mean, the whole
at the
National
National
Theatre,
Theatre.
there's
There was-
no plan.
there was
Yes,
a
there's
production.
no plant.
The production, I think that the 5 p.m. show or so, for 2 to 3 hours, lights went off. When the show has started, and actors were on stage for close to some minutes, then light out. Bam.
Yeah, so you have to
Audience were
have
in.
an arrangement for
Yeah.
yourself for a plant.
incredible.
The sound.
So everything is on the production.
Yeah, so we have a
Apart
shell
from-
there.
Apart from the space, the empty space. The
Yeah.
space with the chairs.
And sometimes when you talk about these, I'm sure that once the show is done, some of us will get bashing.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the thing is not there. Don't make us pretend it is there. We did put together In the Chest of a Woman. You saw the crowd.
Yeah.
We needed to do reruns. We're waiting for a good date. So the place as it is overbooked. So somebody has to know that there's this need for the industry.
Demand. Okay.
Else we'll create our own spaces
Yeah.
and do wishy-washy productions, and standards will fall and stage will end up as film.
So is this a government problem or a private?
Anybody wants to pick it up?
It's all of us.
I agree it's all of us because when you don't talk about your hair, you get any hairstyle. I'm sure nice hair. If you keep quiet, you get mine. So it is also our problem because we don't want to step on certain toes. So we leave the situation as it is. And yet we have people who have been given responsibility and are expected to carry out their duties to the fullest. Are they doing the same? And then, aside that, those who have, you're sitting here doing a great job, but I'm sure that you have supervisors.
Yeah.
You have people who have to check whether you're delivering quality. So that is why we would go round and round and say that the bar stops somewhere. And who is that somewhere? So we're getting glimpses of what it can be, We're getting to know that the country is hungry for good productions, but do we have what it takes to put them together in the manner that it has to be?
Absolutely. Well, let's
You want
talk.
to get before you get into groomsmen, one more.
Oh wow.
No, yeah. I'm so sorry. I haven't seen you guys in how long?
Yeah, very long.
So I'm enjoying this one. Ken, again, like you rightly said, you spoke about ministry, and you know, you don't stop acting, you don't follow your passion, you don't stop following your passion because you're into ministry. He said ministry is ministry and every other thing is ministry. Isn't it?
Yeah, everything is ministry.
So what about politics?
For me or
Yes,
for him?
For both of you.
Politics.
But we are actually politicians. We are
In what
into
way?
politics in the God way.
Okay.
I like that.
I don't
like that very
necessarily
much.
I don't necessarily have to be a member of
Parliament,
parliament to
yeah.
be a politician. In our own way, in ensuring that the right things are done is also politics. When we get to the place where God wants us to become members of parliaments or presidents, I'm sure he will pave the way for us and ensure that we do that. But for now, this is how we do our politics. Not in our small corner, because we make a lot of noise, even in our silence. So yes, we are very much interested in politics. We partake in politics by ensuring that the small space God has given us, we make it work. So that when it is time to do the bigger one, and I know that that time is coming, that we may have a president who is a man of God in this
Hallelujah
country,
to
Ghana. But it's not just a man of God tag that we want as president, but we want a man who has God living in the inside of him as president, and we should be fine.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk groomsmen now.
Yes, let's talk groomsmen.
Yes,
Finally.
Yes. Yes, finally.
Yes, finally.
He's been waiting for that.
Yes.
Time for you.
I don't want to answer any other question.
Well, what is the groomsmen about?
Okay, so it's a film. It's a comedy actually,
Okay.
but not an outright comedy. It's drama filled with some elements of comedy, and it's a film that is showing this weekend, as in tomorrow, Friday. And the focus of Groomsmen basically is it's a story of a guy who is ready to get married, and he wants to find out from the exes of the woman he wants to marry who the woman really is.
How?
He feels he has not done enough. Because
But
he
who
was
does
making
that?
he was making unpardonable mistakes. You know, like he didn't know certain basic things, and he felt like, I need to know this about my woman. And whenever he asks the woman is like, we'll talk about it, don't worry. We'll talk about it, don't worry. So he decided to, in fact, everything has its limits. You know, he got to a point he was at a dinner with the woman, and an ex was actually the one who said what the woman wants.
Okay.
And he felt like, I'm coming to marry this woman. I don't even know what she
wants.
what she wants. So he had to do that. But the funny thing is, at the end of it all, these exes, in fact, 4 of them,
Okay.
decided to be groomsmen.
Wait.
Wait.
All the groomsmen are exes of the girl?
Yeah.
What kind of violence are you setting up for the woman? I see Venita in there.
man.
I see James in there. Is Venita the bride?
Yeah, she's the bride.
And
I see
who-
Ajite as well.
Ajit is the groom.
He's the groom.
Wait.
And I see you, I see Ken.
There's
Who's
Jeffrey
Ken?
Naughty as well.
Jeffrey is an ex.
He's also,
I am an ex.
the girl, she has
Okay.
a
James-
type.
James
She has a
and
type,
X.
eh?
Well, fortunately, I'm not an ex.
But his is worse.
Tell me.
His is worse because he has been at the center of everything. He is the gate man. So every ex that has come to the life of V, he knows. In fact, he knows everybody's story.
Ha.
Yes. So he's there. So they actually call him Alpha and Omega.
The beginning and the end.
Oh, man. This
Yeah,
is
so
such a
that's
good story. Who wrote this?
Yeah.
Who wrote and directed
We
it?
call him K, the
One of
director.
his small sons. So,
Yeah,
massive guy.
he looks small, but he's loaded. Because I think that what we have lacked in our industry happens to be good stories.
Yeah.
And he definitely has answered that magic question, what if? Because he's created a world, created a scenario, put people together to craft a wonderful story. I read the script and he said to me, what role do you want to play? And I said, I want to be a house help. He said, no, you look at you. I said, no, but because you have created a story that nobody would have thought about. So I want to play a role that nobody would see Ken in that
Yeah.
role. And so after I'd done that, I said, Ken, what have you gotten yourself into? And then he pieced things together. You know, Daniel DeLong has proven over the years, Jeffrey Norte. Once you see Jeffrey Norte, you should know there's a problem with Kevicha somewhere.
There's something there.
Ajiti Anand, you don't need to talk about him. Godwin, we don't know why he's hiding these days, because he definitely should have been an ex.
Yes, he should have.
Yes.
He should have.
But the it for me, aside the story, is the fact that I have known a certain Yao as a music video guy.
Yeah.
Even though I know that he's good with videography and all of that, it was just a nice experience having to work with him. I remember we shot 3 scenes and we previewed it, we were excited. Next day he comes and he says they are not good.
Yes, I remember.
So we have to film
I
them
remember.
again. These things don't happen in Ghana film. But because he wanted to ensure that we had the best, Yao, Skyface, ensure that we
Skyface,
shot them
yeah.
again. So
But
he was a
debut
DOP.
one.
He was
Debut
a,
one.
yeah.
The everyone, yes. We shot a whole wedding
we
scene.
shot, even the wedding sequence, we shot it again.
Wow.
The whole, I'm telling you, the whole wedding
And you
scene.
have no idea what it takes to shoot a wedding.
Yes,
scene. It's
he
crazy.
we set
He
up everything.
ensured that we shot it again.
He said he wanted it day, and then we shot around 4 p.m. into the reception. He wants it night, and it was okay. From 4 p.m. into night, it's okay.
Yeah.
Who had this guy? He came to pull me from another set. Came to tell the producer that I need this guy for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Pulled me and went, and this time he set it up. Imagine setting up a whole wedding.
No, that's crazy.
Not at a brew anymore. Easily gone. Rented a whole
Event center. Set it up for
Set
the
it up like a
purpose.
wedding proper.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
all the
That's the
character.
thing.
actually.
Well,
Because
with all of this, then we are promised of a great movie.
Oh yeah, it's
We haven't seen something like this in a long
Yeah.
while.
No, it's either you show up and be part of a great movie experience, or you sit back and wait to be part of a great movie experience being reviewed.
basically.
because God, one of the things I thank God for was the fact that I agreed to be in this production.
Wow.
It was just fit for purpose. The amazing part is the fact that he gets to have a one-on-one with you on your role, and you're allowed to dismember and put it back together.
This K guy?
Yes.
Yes, that's what he did.
He has that time for you one-on-one.
That's what we did.
Impressive.
You,
Go through the
you
whole
just saw the
script.
pastor,
Yeah.
EL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a flash, so I wasn't too sure.
like,
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
What is he all doing there? Like,
He's a pastor.
Yeah,
is
he's
that
a pastor.
cameo, but-
No. Yeah, it's a cameo, but he's a pastor. He played a pastor.
Interesting.
So this is the wedding scene you had to shoot again.
Yes.
Wow.
My goodness.
Everything
You
you're
know
seeing
what?
was.
Let's take a look at the
Yeah, the trailer.
Right. Let's take a little bit of it and then come back.
What's your name?
These relationship things can get very childish.
I'll see you fools later. Where? Who is this fool calling a fool? Will it be my groomsman? Amen. Do the main thing.
Give her more money. The finest actors, fine men in there.
Yeah.
I'm seeing James Gardner. Peter Ritchie is in there
Yeah,
too.
Peter Ritchie is in
Peter
there.
Ritchie, James Gardner,
David
Jeffrey
Dontor.
Norton,
David Dontor.
Yeah.
EL.
EL is there.
EL.
Minor O2.
Now, the casting
Don
is
Yamwa.
solid.
It's sweet.
Badge,
Yeah.
Badge,
And Badge is from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Badge Adekunle,
Yeah.
Sweet.
And Benita
Benita,
as well.
Benita.
Solid.
When is the
So,
premiere?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's what? Friday? Friday?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
just
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, it will show afterwards. But
Okay.
tomorrow is the premiere where we show up.
Okay.
When I say we show up, where the faces we are seeing there show up. Because Benita is in town actually.
Yeah.
So we show up tomorrow. So tomorrow,
5?
red carpet starts from 5, but the first show is at 7 p.m.
Okay.
and the second show is at 9 p.m.
Okay.
No, I need to come and see.
You see, we have had a preview of it. We did it on Tuesday, and for the first time as actors, we were seated together, and we were seeing ourselves with just the first scene, and all we were doing, instead of criticizing, we were just doing, oh wow,
Yeah.
oh wow, oh damn. We had forgotten we were watching ourselves. The picture, the editing,
The sound.
It was just.
sound.
I told the guy, I said, "Kay, this is your first major feature, but you made it, you killed it." Yeah, I told him. I told you, Kid, I'm proud to be part of this project.
Yeah, you can't miss any part of it. You know, there are movies that you can catch up,
Yes.
but this you have to watch.
My daughter was sitting by me. She said, I want to pee. I said, go. I said, no, I don't want to miss a scene. I said, go. They are not close enough. I said, I don't want to miss a scene. When you come and tell you, say, no, I want to miss. She stayed till it was done.
Wow.
That is so cool. I can't wait to see
Yeah,
it. Groomsman.
absolutely.
The Groomsman
Absolutely.
tomorrow. So it's Silverbed?
Yeah.
Yes, Robert.
Silverbed cinemas. Okay.
Yeah. I come over West Small.
5
Yeah,
5
and the
p.m.
Golden
Red Carpet,
Cinemas.
7
Okay.
p.m.
And it's showing in Kumasi at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
that's good then. Well,
Sweet. I want to play a little game with you guys.
Absolutely.
Before you go.
yeah.
Okay, so I can
Yeah,
excuse you
the
The man
now.
of God.
No, you have to wait because it's the two of you.
Since you're
you're
actors,
actors,
yeah.
we know you watch a lot of movies.
Just
So
guess
we
the
want
movie.
you to guess the
Just guess the
movie.
movie.
Guess the movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll put up something and then you guess the movie.
Hey, even this one, I can't guess it. Guess the movie.
Okay, it's supposed to be. So it's a Hollywood
Like-
movie. I'll give you some clues. Yeah, it's a Hollywood movie.
Okay.
It's an American film.
Okay.
One more clues can I give you?
Okay.
So just look at the scenario. What
One
is
of
happening?
the actors in the movie. What? Okay, so this is supposed to depict the title of a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you
What are you
understand?
saying?
Okay.
So you're supposed to tell the pic. I don't even get what I'm
Delivery.
trying to say. Huh?
Delivery.
Delivery is the title of a movie.
Oh,
No, I mean that's a good one, Delivery.
Yeah.
But is it the title of a movie?
I think so. Delivery guy.
No.
Delivery guy delivering a woman.
No, Delivery guy is the title of the movie actually.
Delivery Guy is a movie. What do you see? what symbol do you see over there?
It's like a gynae at work.
Okay.
But why is that
Star.
symbol over there? A star, right?
Uh,
So what do you think?
Missing star.
Missing star. Okay, so,
So
we'll
when
give
you're
you
in the
this
delivery,
one.
when you're in the
labor ward?
the labor ward, what are you going to do?
You're going to give birth.
Yeah.
So when you
So
give
what
birth,
is she giving birth to?
Yes. What is she giving birth to?
Star baby, lucky baby.
Okay, another clue. Lady Gaga is in the movie.
Oh, and yeah. Yeah.
A star is born.
A star is born.
Go back to the
Yeah.
picture. Do you
A
get?
star
Do
is
you get
born.
it?
Yeah.
So she's giving birth to a star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a star is
So it's a
born.
star baby now.
And,
A star
we'll
baby.
give
So
you
that's not the
half.
title of a movie.
Star baby.
So a star is
A star
born.
is born.
It doesn't make sense to
Yeah,
you now.
it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that you got a,
Okay, we'll do the last one and see. Okay. Wow.
Hey.
Oh.
Gas station.
Even we
No.
don't know this.
This one is a very popular movie.
Really?
And they have it in series,
10,
yeah.
10 franchise?
Yeah.
Really?
10 or 9?
You see, next time, show us Chiwa or something.
This is all Hollywood
You
stuff.
should have brought
Yes.
a broom and yeah.
10.
Wow.
We have about
Oh, this.
10. 9 or
It
10.
had a lot of car racing in the movie.
Yes.
Fast and Furious.
There
Yes,
you go.
Fast
So
and
you see a
Furious.
Furious
Oh, I saw
scene,
a Furious
Yeah.
person there. And that's it.
So Fast
Gas
and
in the
Furious.
car. Yeah.
What's the gas doing there?
This is my
Yeah.
producer.
What's the gas doing there?
So
It was
that's the fast. The gas will make it fast.
Gas and Furious.
Fast and Furious. This one was Furious 8. Or 7 or 6.
DeLong Ken Fiati, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks
It was
for
good
having us.
having you. So we'll come to the Silverbed Cinemas tomorrow.
Are we getting tickets?
7
Free
p.m.
tickets?
To give to our viewers? Do we have ticket for them?
We have ticket at Silverman. That goes for 100 cities.
Okay, so it's what, 100 CDs for a ticket?
Yeah.
For a ticket?
That's very cheap.
Yeah.
For a premiere, that's very
Like $7, yeah.
That's the actual price of tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's like
And for
$7.
all that you're coming to watch, okay, maybe one ticket.
One ticket.
Yes, you can give out
Okay,
one.
for one
yeah.
lucky viewer. Yeah, we'll be
That's
giving
coming
out.
from us.
Yeah. We'll give out one ticket. Kind Ketsi, Ken Fiati, and DeLong. Thank you so much for coming. It's been an awesome time with you guys, and we'll be there tomorrow to experience the
No,
groomsmen.
you need to come
Yeah.
see
I
it.
want to see what the exes are going to see.
you can be inspired to take up a role soon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Anita Wall. I don't know what to do. I don't know what he's doing.
Acting. This
know
one
what
that
he's doing.
you shoot to. You have
I
to
don't know they call me for anything, so
Oh, no,
I don't call it
maybe we'll
ticket.
put together something for the two of you and title it, no go work.
You don't go well.
No problem. Thank you so much, Ken. Oh, goodness. You're watching the afternoon show on TV3. We will be right back.
You don't go well.
No go work, no go work.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Oh, boy.
thanks.
Thank you so much, guys.